North Carolina lawmakers passed new tax reforms this year, but some feel it still wasn't good enough.
The big concern is the sales tax, which critics believe is applied unfairly. News 13's Frank Fraboni joins us with tonight's reality check.
Doesn't everyone pay sales tax, Frank?
Well, not exactly. Some businesses are allowed exemptions. Others aren't taxed at all. How the tax is applied is one reason North Carolina gets a failing grade from a nonpartisan tax watchdog. When we go to the shoe store, the Radio Shack, or any other retailer, we pay a sales tax. But many farmers get a break on equipment purchases and supplies for growing their produce.
If I pay tax on everything in my inputs, then my cost is going to go up, and you're going to penalize the people that have the least ability to pay for it.
Farmers say higher taxes will be passed on to consumers, taking a bigger bite out of their food budget.
Ultimately, that's who it's going to hurt, is the consumer, because if we're not real careful with the regulatory atmosphere we have right now, we're going to run a lot of small farmers out of business.
And consumers agree. A farm's production costs should be treated like any other business expense.
They shouldn't be taxed for any of their agricultural type purposes, just like their fuel, just like any other supplies.
A nonpartisan tax watchdog says taxes shouldn't be applied along the production chain because it hurts consumers and the economy.
We call that tax pyramiding, and you want to avoid that.
The Tax Foundation ranks state sales taxes. North Carolina scores a 47, much worse than our neighbors South Carolina, Georgia, and Tennessee.
Altogether or separate?
A Tax Foundation economist says North Carolina continues to rank poorly because tax reform didn't go far enough to extend sales taxes to more services.
The base expansion of the sales tax could have gone a bit farther, I believe.
Elizabeth Mom says earlier tax reform plans did a better job of broadening the sales tax base without taxing business inputs, something most think just needs to be fair.
They ought to be treated like any other business and taxed like any other business.
The Tax Foundation says North Carolina scores poorly because it taxes too many business inputs, hampering economic growth, and excludes too many goods and services. If you have an idea for a reality check, write us at realitycheck@WLOS.com.